eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41.
Much has happened since the greatest generation saved the world from fascism. But for a few days every fall, the town of Linden remembers their fight.
I'm gonna take this sentimental journey home.
This sentimental journey began as the brainchild of energetic Linden resident Anthony Corder.
I met a World War II veteran at somebody else's house, and he began sharing his story, and I liked the story well enough that I wanted other people to hear it as well. He had an exciting story about some things that he had done during World War II. So I invited a few friends over, about 250 of them. They came over, and half of them were dressed in 40s clothes. And so we kind of got in the spirit. We sang some 40s songs. So we did it again the next year. And after that, we decided that we needed to bring it into town.
Anthony brought it into town all right. And like the reenactors, it overtook Linden. Growing every year, remembering World War II enlists the entire community, and then some. You might wonder how Mr. Corder manages it all. Well, did I mention he's energetic?
I have 12 children, and that's what makes it a little bit more easier for us to organize, is all of my children are involved in making this happen. It takes 250 volunteers. It's not just my family, but my family is heavily involved in it. I've tried to pass my vision on to my children, and so that's one of the things that my children have helped me do is expanding my opportunities of reaching out to the community and sharing the stories of these men and trying to give historical relevance for all of us to walk in.
You can't walk anywhere in Linden without being surrounded by that relevance. Just ask Carrie Diamond, who brought her family all the way from Las Vegas for the event.
It's really neat. It's the closest thing to going back in time to the 40s. And to be able to honor that time period and the values that they had and the veterans that are here, and to honor what really happened, it's fantastic. So for us, it's the best way to teach history. The flyovers and the food and the movies and the music, and to see the battle reenactment, I mean, that's amazing.
Amazing indeed. The authentic equipment and attention to detail turns the courthouse square into a Hollywood backlot. But the tanks, trucks, and armaments would just be museum pieces without dedicated reenactors, like Madison County resident George Jones.
We're Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 8th Marine, 2nd Marine Division, Living History Group. We go all over the United States setting up exhibits. The organizers here do a unique experience. They get the reenacting community involved, but they bring out the civilian side of it too. It is amazing to see men, women, and children, older folks, dressed out in period clothing, and it is such a refreshing bit of history and atmosphere that you have.
The town of Linden has come together to make this event happen, and that is one of the reasons why we have such a crowd as a turnout, because there's no other city that I know of that this actually happens at. If you ask any of the reenactors that go to all the other reenactments, they find that it is a man's event held in a field. You know, this is actually in a town where the town is participating, and they have so many civilians that are participating in it as well. It gives the women an opportunity to still dress in period clothing instead of dressing like soldiers and hiding their hair because they're fighting on the front lines, because that's the only place that they have for them.
While battles raged on the front lines, the home front was vital in supporting the troops, and nothing boosted morale like the timeless tunes of the 40s.
He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
While they sound like the Andrews Sisters, these Pennsylvania natives are the Everly Sisters, not to be confused with the 50s crooners, the Everly Brothers.
Yeah, we didn't really think about that when we named it that, but we're like, oh, that sounds good. That sounds kind of 40s. Let's just roll with it.
We started out World War II reenacting about 5 years ago.
And everywhere we went, there was 3 of us, and so everybody thought we were there to sing. And we kept saying, well, we do sing, but we don't do this era. And everybody kind of started saying, why? And we really didn't know. So somebody contacted us about doing a weekend of shows, and I accepted and then told the rest of the girls in the group that we were going to be doing it. And so that was about 2 years ago, and we've been doing it ever since.
And audiences are grateful for that. Audiences including those who were in their prime when these songs were written, and to whom we are forever indebted.
They are amazing men and women, and any chance that we have to speak with them, interact with them, sing the songs to them that are from their era, it's a lot of work, but it's so rewarding. It's the most rewarding thing we've ever done.
Sentimental journey home.
These are men who did extraordinary deeds, who in the 30s just lived ordinary lives, and they were prepared to do extraordinary deeds. And so the youngest one is 90 years old now. So my passion is to get the stories from these men before they all pass, because firsthand stories are always the best source of the information. So all of those things add to the experience, and hopefully it gives them a better understanding of historical context and a love, a desire to understand history as a whole. And when you come here, I pray that you're able to just feel like you're stepping back into the 40s and experiencing all those things.
You will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. And let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey